Hi, I'm Ken, and this is Ken's Story to Soul, where in just 2 minutes we uncover truths that speak beyond words. Today, I want to ask you something simple, yet profound. Where is God? There was once a man, not just any man, but one who had everything. He flew private. He had global awards, mansions across continents, and respect wherever he went. People bowed when he entered. He had wealth, fame, and power. But one night, in a sea of applause and gold, he sat quietly on the edge of his bed and whispered, "Why do I still feel so empty?" That question wouldn't leave him. So he started searching. He flew to the oldest cathedrals in Europe. He knelt at temples in the Himalayas. He fasted in the deserts, lit candles in monasteries, sat in caves chasing silence. But peace didn't come. And one day, tired, dusty, and disillusioned, he wandered into a forest where he found an old sage, sitting beneath a tree, smiling at the breeze. He walked up and asked, "Are you holy?" The sage smiled. "No, just quiet." The man sighed. "I've searched for God. In holy lands, sacred books, mountain tops, oceans, but I still feel hollow." The sage looked into his eyes and asked, "Have you searched within?" "I've searched the world," the man said. The sage chuckled. "That wasn't my question." After a long pause, the sage began a story. When God created man, the angels debated. Where should we hide the tabernacle of God? One said, "Above the stars." Another said, "Bury it in the deepest sea." But the wise said, "No, one day man will fly and dive, and only the rich or strong will reach it." So finally, the wisest among them said, "Place it where he'll never think to look, deep within his own soul." The man stood frozen. The truth struck harder than any honor he had ever received. Then the sage leaned closer and said, "You've been listening to the voice in your mind, the devil, that restless, nagging, demanding voice. That's not your soul. That's the devil's best disguise, distraction. He'll keep you searching in every corner of the world, except the one place that matters." The man whispered, "So how do I enter?" The sage closed his eyes and said, "Be still, silence the mind, and knock from the inside." And that day, for the first time in his life, the man felt something deeper than thrill, louder than applause. He felt stillness, and in that stillness, he met God. If this message stirred your soul, subscribe and follow me on YouTube and Instagram at Ken's Blaze. Your journey inward might just be the journey home.